hoping for the 50-50 gods to please bless me here to help me win this game. Because he's going to go Terra now and I lose my grassy terrain. The Rillaboom should live a Terra Starstorm. Because I'm AV, even at +2. It's going to really hurt, but like I still should live. I don't get to protect, so I lose. Oh, that's so fun. You gotta love when games get decided by a 50-50 play and whether something actually works or not. I'm dead. Yeah, there's no way I win though. What is up, everybody? Back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Regulation H VGC. The format is currently winding down. We're getting closer and closer to the end of December, and we're getting closer to Regulation G. But there are a few more teams that I do really want to feature for you guys that I found that are either interesting or just overall really cool. And I at least me personally, also wanted to play them. So I figured I might as well feature them for you guys anyways. I was probably going to even play them on my own time, just with how cool they looked. It's going to be one of the teams today. It's actually a top 100 team that actually reached, I think it was 1800 something on Showdown. Rank 68 with FURRET on Showdown. So it's actually a really cool team. This is probably the highest ranked team I've seen with FURRET on it. Overall, if you guys know FURRET's a pretty bad mon. Stats are really lacking, but it has okay speed. I think it's like 90 something speed, and its bulk is garbage, and like it's mono normal type, but it does get a decent supportive move pool, and it also gets Frisk, which is an okay supportive ability for like that type of mon. You get stuff like Super Fang knockoff. There's a few other things, U-turn, like some other type of moves that are also supportive moves. If only it had better stats, its stats are just really lacking, and that's the main issue with it. But this is actually probably the highest ranked team you're going to have with a FURRET on it that actually has decent results. So, the team by Maya Hoppins, we actually featured one of her teams on the channel at the start of Regulation H. She's the same person that actually brought the Rabumbe team, I think it was to really high on the ladder. I forgot what actual rank it was. It's been a while, but it was the person that actually made the Rabumbe Primarina Ursaluna team, I think it was, at the very early start of Regulation H. And I featured that on the channel. That video actually did pretty well. So, and I also play against her on Showdown once in a while too. I actually played against her once in a while. I actually play against her in some room tournaments for the specific format. In the VGC room, they have tournaments every 25-30 minutes. I've actually went against her a couple of times. She's also really active on Pokemon Showdown. I've played against her quite a few times. Usually I lose because a lot of teams I'm just testing. She has a lot of teams. She just has really high ladder teams and that type of thing. But most of the time I end up losing, which kind of sucks. But then again, she probably plays a lot more than me. So just thus why she always has these teams that get really high ranks and are also really well built. So if you guys want to use this team rental code in the corner, paste down below. There's an entire explanation for this team on Discord as well, in one of the official Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Discord servers. Unfortunately, I don't actually post my teams in that server anymore because the mods are fucking assholes, and I kept trying to share my teams there, but they kept getting on me from not posting my teams in a specific down to the period T type format or whatever. So I am not posting my teams in that Discord server anymore, but I do still featuring people's teams from that specific server. So even though the moderators are fucking dickheads, I still featuring people's teams from there. So even though I just don't share my teams there anymore, which kind of shows because barely anybody actually posts their teams there anymore, unfortunately. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you probably know, but if you don't, then I don't. If you're in probably one of the main Scarlet and Violet Discord servers, you probably know which one I'm talking about. There's only 2 of them that are really huge servers or whatever, but it's probably one of the ones you're probably in. At least the one that has a rental teams section of the server that's pretty dead, because I don't post there anymore, unfortunately. But let's break this team down. We're gonna hop on some games. We're gonna see how this team does. I don't know. We're gonna be probably going against a lot of stuff on the casual ladder. That's gonna probably be Regulation G teams because we're getting really close to Regulation G, and a lot of people are done playing Regulation H. So I'm gonna try to feature a mix of both for you guys in this video, but I'm not gonna guarantee what I actually find. Got the FURRET on this team with the Sash. I actually don't know the EV spreads on all these mons either. If you guys want the EV spreads, link to that down below in the Poke Paste. You got the FURRET on the team. With Frisk, you're able to see the items and kind of go play based off of what your opponent's holding and kind of maybe get some insight what they're running for their sets. You got the Follow Me there, which is able to get rid of the damage on stuff like the Golden Go and a few of the other things on this team, allow them to kind of either set up or just do really solid amounts of damage. That's kind of what it's really there for. The FURRET is mainly there to buy you at least 2 turns. That's kind of what it's there for most of the time with Follow Me. Scan the items on the way in, dodge a fake out with Terra Ghost if you really need to. If you can get more value out of it in that type of sense, even like a Super Fang or even like a knockoff, that type of value, it's also extra added type value. But at the very least, what it's there to do is just click Follow Me twice and either have the Golden Go set up beside it or have something else to start shitting damage alongside this thing. And at that point in the game, hopefully you at least have 2 of the opponent's mons killed for the price of 1. You can kind of snowball the game from there. It's kind of what it really does. You have the Golden Go on this team with the Life Orb, just more. I'm assuming it's more of like a bulkier Golden Go with. So you compare alongside the FURRET and a few other damage mitigating type stuff like the Incineroar on this team and Fake Out Pressure, that type of thing. Just set up Nasty Plot, start clicking, make it rain, Shadow Ball type stuff. Defensive Terror of Terra Dragon. Got the Throat Spray Pre-Marine on here with Terra Steel. You also have Haze there for opposing setup or your random Dondozo that you maybe run into 1 in a million games. There you go. Safety Goggles, Incineroar. Kind of overall is a really standard set. Not really going to talk about it very much. AV Rillaboom, really standard with Terra Fire. Got the high horsepower there over like Knockoff or U-Turn. And you got the Grassy Seed Sneasler to pair alongside the Rillaboom. You get the Unburden boost, and you're also Terra Flying with Acrobatics, which is also pretty cool. So apart from that, a lot of this team's kind of really standard stuff. I think the only main oddball thing on this team is the FURRET, but it also works together really well. So we're gonna see how it does. Let's hop into some games. Alright, we're here at the game. My opponent's running almost an entire team of starters. He has the Charizard, Greninja, Rillaboom, Cinderace, and he has the double Ghost type of the Annihilate and Ceruledge. So he has 3 fire types on his team. The Primarina looks so good here. It really does. I think what I actually do here is I actually just lead FURRET. I lead Primarina. That way I can follow me if he leads Rillaboom or like any other stuff. That would be really nice here. He also has 3 fire type. What else do I really want to bring here? Incineroar is also really good in my opponent's team. I think I bring Incin here. I kind of want to bring the Sneasler. The Sneasler ain't too bad into my opponent's team, but I think I'm going to bring the Golden Go instead. Just because the Ghost typing is pretty good. And I also have Terra Dragon to dodge a lot of the fire moves. So like no matter what, as long as I keep my Terra, I should be able to at least do something with the Golden Go. I think that's what I run here. If you guys like the videos, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. Got a bunch more Regulation 8 stuff on the way for the remainder of December. And then we also got a bunch of Regulation G stuff lined up here for the start of January in the new year. On our way to 2,000 subscribers. So if you guys are new, subscribe down below. It really helps out the channel. Hoping to get to 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year, so that would really help out. So he just leads with this. Heavy duty boots, and the other thing doesn't even have an item. The Greninja has no item. Okay. What, did you just pull that off of Wonder Trade 2, just like this hacked Pokemon with the scammer Jenner robot nickname? I don't know. I think what I do here is I just click Follow Me. I click Follow Me here. I don't even know if, like, I'm assuming he has no item, so this might actually be like an in-game team or like a bunch of random shit from Wonder Trade. So I don't even know if his EVs are actually like optimized for competitive. So I'm just going assuming what he probably should have. A nice Hyper Voice here to get my Throat Spray boost. See what he actually has here. I'm curious. Water Shuriken. It's actually Protein Greninja, which is surprising. If it was from Wonder Trade, it might not have been Protein, so. This is with no item either. He got 5 hits of Water Shuriken with no loaded dice. What kind of luck is that? And he has Focus Blast for the FURRET, so it drops turn 1. That's sad. It did its job, though. It did its job. So right here, I should be able to at least freely get a boost and probably one-shot the Charizard. Which I don't, unfortunately. He lives on like an invisible focus sash. I can go right into the instant here and just go for fake out on this turn. Actually, I don't even know what the Charizard really has for me. I can actually probably just fake out the Greninja here and just go for Hyper Voice again. Because I don't know what Charizard really has to one-shot me here. Like, you're not one-shotting me with a Focus Blast, that's for sure. You gotta try to land it to begin with, too. I think that's my play here. I get a crit on Fake Out. I don't know if that really matters. He lands another Focus Blast. Barely does half of my health, though. Marina getting the double KO here, so we're back in the game. Only got some incredible luck there with that Water Shuriken, though, the 5 hits. Don't know why he wasn't running any item. Maybe he has some item he needs no item on for some reason. Maybe that's why. Question is, what is his last 2 mons here? I'm hoping he has Cinderace. Like, if he has Cinderace here, that'd be great for me. He does. Perfect. Perfect. And Rillaboom, which kind of sucks, but... It comes down to if the Cinderace actually has fighting coverage, because if he doesn't have fighting coverage here, like, he doesn't do anything to me. I'm just going to go for Flare Blitz here onto the... Actually, I could Parting Shot out here, too. I think I just Parting Shot out here onto the Rillaboom. I could go Terra Steel here. I don't know if I really want to, though. I think I'm going to go Terra Steel, actually. I'm going to Terra Steel here and I'm Hyper Voice. I don't know, this Rillaboom... I just realized this Rillaboom doesn't have Grassy Terrain. This Rillaboom doesn't have Grassy Terrain. What the fuck is this guy running? Is this actually a competitive team, or is like this is some guy's like in-game team he made off of Wonder Trade? He literally doesn't have... Wow. I got read like a book. I got read like a fucking book. You think he wouldn't go for a Fire-type move into the Primarina, but I go Terra Steel and he hits me with a super effective Pyro Ball. What a play that was. I'll give my opponent credit, he's ballsy. He really is. Either I just got really unlucky and like he had nothing to hit me with, so you just ended up clicking a Fire-type move and I ended up getting really unlucky just going Terra Steel on this turn. Razor! Razor... Razor Leaf Rillaboom, okay. New meta here, y'all. Oh, that's the funniest shit I've seen in a while. That really is. Okay, let's just wrap this game up. I'm not gonna waste any more guys' time. This guy's team's clearly just from Wonder Trade. He got all... Oh, I forgot. I didn't even know he's level 35. I didn't even realize his team is literally... Half his team is not even level 50. So he brought the Rillaboom and the... I didn't even know that. I didn't even notice his levels in the team preview. There's gonna be somebody in the comments down below. Oh, why don't you notice, man? His levels are all under leveled up below level 50. That's why. That's why it does nothing. Really weird though, because you think you'd bring the 2 other level 50 Pokemon to have at least a solid chance of winning. Why would you bring the Cinderace and the Rillaboom if they're under leveled? Let alone, why would you go onto the casual ladder with an under-leveled team? The one thing to take a bunch of random Wonder Trade garbage onto the casual ladder with like bad EVs, IVs, and movesets. But it's another thing to go on the casual ladder with that stuff, plus being under-leveled, below level 50. Like, you're literally just asking to lose. Like, there's no way you're winning at all. I don't know. I'm not going to waste any more guys' time. I'll just throw, I throw this one into the video if I decide to. I'll just include it as a bonus. I'll see you guys in another match. Alright, we're here with an actual, like, legit powerhouse team now. My opponent's running, like, almost a mono dragon team. Dragonite, Baxcalibur, Hydreigon, Triple Dragon, Whimsicott, King Gambit, and Volcarona. Really scary team here, actually. Really, really scary team. He's also... the Golden Goals are actually really weak this game, too. I don't know if I really want to bring Golden Goal here. It has okay matchup into, like, 2 things on his team, but... I don't know if I really want to bring it here. I think I'm better off just trying to go like the Sneasler route here with the Rillaboom. I think that's what I go here. I think I bring lead Rillaboom, I bring the Sneasler here. I don't know if I want to bring FURRET this game. I think I kind of want it though. I'm going to bring the FURRET here. I guess the Incineroar also ain't too bad here, but I kind of like Primarina. Primarina also looks really good this match. I think I just bring the Primarina again. Primarina matches into my opponent's team actually really well. Like, it forces Terras out of a lot of things. Especially as like a late game mod to come in and start cleaning up could be really nice here. Wimmy and Darkmer. You could not have get more of like a typical basic nickname of like Darkmer and Wimmy. You gotta be more original than that, bro. Like, even Tootsie and Taffy is better than that name. I fake out here. I think I just fake out the Kingambit. If he Terras here, that's fine. And I just go for Dire Claw onto the Whimsicott here. I want to get the Whimsicott out of here because I think he's probably Clover Cloak. It's either that or it's the Clover Cloak Volcarona. It's probably what he has. It's one of those two. We'll see which one has Sash. So he has Sash on something on his team, probably. If I were to guess, it's maybe Whimsicott here. I think if anything, he probably has Clover Cloak Volcarona, which is probably the most common item. It's either that or Leftovers currently. He's gonna switch. It's coming in here. Legion. Was that Hydreigon? Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine by me. He has a Tailwind, that's fine. I think even with a Tailwind though, like I have on Burden, I don't know if you can outspeed me. He is Sash Whimsicott. Good thing is here though I have Grassy Glide. I just go for Grassy Glide on Whimsicott against the KO. And then I think I just go for close combat here. My opponent's team is really weak to Sneasler. I think that's my the thing I can really easily exploit here. His team's really weak to Sneasler unless he has some clutch Terras. And like he brought literally 3 Pokemon that get destroyed by Sneasler here. Especially with Unburden. Goodbye Whimsicott or Wimmy, get out of here. Take your cookie cutter nicknames, really boring nicknames away. One shot it, even under Tailwind. I don't know, I'm really curious what my opponent's Terras are, because either he goes for Terra on the Kingambit here, or he gets one-shotted. He's Dragonite. Wow, that's perfect for Primarina. Perfect. I think I should switch Rillaboom out here. I think I switch Rilla out into the Primarina here. And then I just go for close combat on this turn. Something Terra's here. If he's Terra normal, that's kind of ballsy on his part. If he's Terra Ghost, Kingambit, he makes a really good play. He's Terra Dragonite. He's Terra... Okay, that's kind of bad, actually. Am I about to get hit with a Terra Blast? I think I probably misplayed. I think I meant a misplayed. He just goes after the Sneasler. So I get the Primarina in for free, which is still fine. That's still fine by me here, so... I don't know, I just don't know if he's inner focus or not here. That's gonna be kind of the main issue. I want to see what his items are. I'm gonna go into the FURRET here. Black glasses and the he's Rocky Helmet Dragonite. What? Okay. I think I just start going for hyper voice here. I start hyper voicing. I really want to go for follow me, but if assuming he's Rocky Helmet, I don't think he's fully offensive Dragonite. I kind of want to knock off here onto the King Gambit, I really do. Or just go for like Super Fang, could be clutch here too. Onto the Dragonite here. Okay. I don't know if this one-shots me. Yeah, it actually does a fuck ton of damage though. Really weird item. I don't know why he has Rocky Helmet on this thing when like it's fully offensive. I live a Kotal Cleave, barely. The good news is though, like the Dragonite can range where Mikaut gets the KO. Oh, it's because he has Tailwind. That's why he's outspeeding everything. I forgot that because he has Tailwind. I was wondering why the King Gambit outsped the Primarina. It's because he has Tailwind up. I think I just protect here. I protect here and then I knock off onto the Dragonite to maybe get it out of here. I think he tries to Sucker Punch here. Aw, damn, he protects too. Okay. Not the worst thing. I mean, this game ain't done yet. Like, my opponent's trying to play really well at this end of this. That is going for triple protect. Everybody's going to protect on this turn. Now on this next turn right here, I think I just go for follow me. I think I just go for follow me right here, because I think I should outspeed King Gambit. As long as I can absorb at least one move from the Dragonite here, I can probably just get a KO on something. So I'm just going to Hyper Voice and follow me here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And he goes for Roost. Oh, that could not have asked for a better turn. You're still dead. You're still dead. I'm at +1 now. Goodbye. Oh, you still actually live. Never mind. I thought he was dead. Never mind. I think I just go for Hyper Voice again, though. Like, I just Hyper Voice and I just keep spamming follow me now, though. Sucker Punch fails every single time here. Just going for Roost, okay. Keep on going for Roost. You're just delaying the inevitable. You're getting less and less health back. This is a match, too, like, where the FURRET came in late game. Like, it was really clutch here. The follow me in this late game scenario was really clutch, because if I didn't have this, there was still a chance he could maybe win. Especially considering he had Roost there. If he would have had Sucker Punch, he would have, from that range, he would have KO'd the Primarina, and then it would have been FURRET plus the Rillaboom, and the Rillaboom struggles into the Dragonite, because I really don't have much touch at all. I have Ground Move and I have Grass Moves. I really can't touch a Terraflying Dragonite, so... FURRET coming in clutch here. Really cool showcase of the FURRET. It's kind of what it really does. Kind of really enables his team to just kind of shit damage freely. I'll see you guys in another match. Alright, we're here in another game. This is going to be the biggest test for this team yet, because we're going against a Regulation F team with their Shifu. So, Urshifu, Dragonite, Pachirisu, Whimsicott, Ceruledge, and Crocodile. So I really want Incineroar here for sure. Incineroar looks really, really good here. I need the Intimidate pressure as well, is really nice. Incineroar looks really good here. Primarina looks ridiculously good here again too. I think I just leave Primarina here. Looks, it literally was Fairy and Water literally covers this entire team with like least neutral damage. Really nice here, and forces Terras. What else do I want to bring? I think I just bring the Rillaboom here, and then I bring the Sneasler in the back. I just don't think the FURRET really does much here. Like, Follow Me is okay, but like a lot of the moves he's probably going to be going for just either bypass a lot of the shit and I just get one-shotted by like crit Surging Strikes, or like he runs Earthquake or that type of thing on this team. He also has Follow Me on his team as well, so I don't think it really does that much here, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to roll these four. It's actually a pretty good lead. Actually ain't too bad here. I don't even know what the Pachorito does apart from like Nuzzle. So I think I just fake out that here, and I don't know if he even has like a grass move for me, but I'm just gonna go for Hyper Voice to get my free boost. I don't know what this lead does at all. Tailwind, okay. Flinches. I'm assuming the only thing he really has for me is like Nuzzle. I don't know what else he'd really do here. My free boost. I'm looking really good here. I think I'm gonna start going for Flare Blitz. If he switches, he takes a fuck ton of damage. I don't think there's any way he one-shots me here, even with like Giga Drain. And usually Whimsicott doesn't run Giga Drain because it doesn't have enough Memento. Whoa, that's crazy. That's a new one. I haven't seen Memento Whimsicott. That's a new one. I'm still at -1 though. I'm only at -1. Fling. But it failed. What was it? What was Fling supposed to do? I'm actually curious. I want to see what Fling was supposed to do. It failed, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't even know if that really mattered that much though, because the Whimsicott was gonna die there anyways. I can just switch this out. Like I can get my Grassy Terrain up now if I need to here, depending what he has. He has Crocodile here, so I think I just switch the Primarina out here anyways, because it's so good in this squad late game. Wow, is it so good here? Incredibly good. And I just parting shot here onto the Crocodile. I switch it out and I go into the Rillaboom here. If he goes for Earthquake and if he's like Terra Flying Sariledge or something crazy, or like Protect any Earthquakes here, it gets reduced damage with Grassy Terrain. Terra here. Are you Terra Flying Sariledge? My opponent's cooking some stuff. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, he's Terra Fairy. Okay. I haven't seen Terra Fairy Sariledge. My opponent's cooking some crazy stuff. Poison Jab. It's a new one. I haven't seen Poison Jab on Sariledge. He does have Earthquake, but it gets reduced by the Grassy Terrain. Oh, he has weak. Oh, that's cool. I forgot about weak armor. That's cool tech, though. Weak armor proccing his own Sariledge. Kind of cool, actually. I didn't think of that, actually. I forgot about weak armor. I think part of me just wants to go right into the Sneasler here, though. Like, I think even with a weak armor boost, once I pop my Unburden and even have a seed boost here, there's no way he even one-shots me, so... Unfortunately for him, Terra Fairy Sariledge gets wrecked by a Sneasler. And like, now that the terrain's up to it, if he only has Earthquake here to do damage, like, the Crocodile's doing nothing, so... I just Wood Hammer here and get rid of this thing and knock it into oblivion. Okay, never mind. He actually outspeeds me. With a +2 boost, he actually outspeeds me. Oh, I forgot he has Tailwind. I forgot he has Tailwind still as well. Sludge Bomb Crocodile. New meta. New meta. Well, I might actually lose this one now. I think I died of recoil here, actually. Oh, it's going to be a close match. I still have Terra, though. I still have Terra Steel. I just don't know, though, like, if I actually one-shot him. Actually, I have Fake Out here, so it's not really that big of an issue. I forgot I have Incineroar still. I thought Incineroar died. I think that's game, because I get the Intimidate here, too, which is really clutch. I'll admit, though, my opponent's cooking. Like, he's really cooking with this team. He's running some unique, crazy stuff. I think I just Hyper Voice here. Actually, I'm going to Moonblast. I think Moonblast is actually stronger. Yeah, it's 5 power stronger, so I just go for that here. And then I Fake Out. bad. I'll take the dub. Some really wacky stuff on my opponent's team, but we kind of prevailed. So overall, my opponent's team is just really weak to Pre-Marina, and like the combo of Pre-Marina and Cineroar 2, they kind of really struggled with. Crazy, like a Sludge Bomb Crocodile there, so I didn't expect that. Why is he running Sludge Bomb over Poison Jab? But then he has Earthquake on the same set. I have no idea. Really weird. I would really like to know my opponent's thought process with that one. Another dub though. I'll see you guys in another match. He didn't bring Urshifu, which I'm surprised of as well. Urshifu was actually pretty good into my team, so kind of got lucky there because I think the match would have been a lot more of a closer game if he brought Urshifu to that game too. I'll see you guys in another game. Alright, we're here with another game. This is going to be the biggest test for this team yet. We're going against a Regulation G Terrapagos team. My opponent has the Pre-Marina, Klefki, Delphox, Gardevoir, Altaria, and Terrapagos. So, kind of an interesting match. I think I really want FURRET here. FURRET's actually pretty good. Just mainly for Frisk, and I have Knockoff and Super Fang to break through like the Terrapagos if he's like a setup Calm Mind variant. What else do I want to bring here? I like Golden Go of this match too. The only thing that's really stopping it is mainly the Delphox. But I don't think I really need to worry about that very much, just because I have Follow Me, so I can play around that actually. What else do I want to bring here? I think I need Sneasel with this game for sure. He has like 3 fairies, so I for sure need Sneasel, so I think I'm going to bring the Rillaboom this match. And the Sneasler, I think, is my last 2 mods. Going against a lot of really cool like Regulation H teams, a lot of really cool like Regulation G teams here too. A lot of people are playing like both formats currently on the casual ladder, which is really interesting. And like a lot of people are actually experimenting towards the end of Regulation H and like before the start of Regulation G, so we're kind of like in a cool like time frame right now where a lot of people are experimenting, so a lot of people are running cool stuff. So it's kind of really cool to see a lot of these teams. Really interesting and really fun to play. So what do I want to do here? I completely missed the items. I wasn't paying attention. Uh-oh, I wasn't paying attention. I completely missed the items. Don't be like me and don't be stupid. Don't just get distracted when you're sending the FURRET out on the field and Frisk tells you free items and then you don't pay attention. You make the game way more difficult for yourself. I don't know. I think I just go for Follow Me here. I just Follow Me. And then like I could Nasty Plot here in this guy's face. I really want to actually, but I think he just goes for like Hyper Voice. I'm gonna Nasty Plot his face. I don't care, I'm gonna do it. Outspeed everything. Is this a Trick Room Gardevoir? Cause that's kind of sus. Okay, Misty Terrain. What does that do? And he has the Misty Seed to boost his Spidef. This is the cool shit I'm talking about, y'all. This is the really cool stuff you're seeing on the casual ladder right now. Like, where are you gonna see this cool stuff anywhere else? Sparkling Aria actually gets boosted by Throat Spray too. I didn't know that. I didn't think it was a sound-based move. That's cool. So my opponent's cooking here, actually. He's really cooking. I think what I'm going to do here, though, is I'm actually going to Super Fang. I don't know what the Gardevoir has to hit the Golden Go here, but I think the Pre-Marina is a bit of a threat, so I'm going to Super Fang here, and I'm just going to go for the Mega Rain. I think at half health from this range, I should get the KO. And I do, even with the special defense boost, the Gardevoir gets one-shotted. Cool stuff, though. Manual Misty Terrain with the Misty Seed. Really weird also on like a Regulation G team, because most of the time you're not going to have time to set that shit up. Unless it's like Prankster, and it's not. So, I don't know, that's kind of questionable actually having like a Regulation G team with the power format and like the pace of the games being really fast. Like when Terrapagos goes Terra too, it gets rid of terrain, so you also get rid of your own terrain, which is really weird. I don't know if he realizes that or not, though. So what he's going to do here is, I think actually what I do here is I just go for knockoff. I'm going to knock off onto the Tropicos here, and I just make it rain. That way I break the Terra Shell. I'm still at +1. A +1 make it rain is really going to hurt here. It's going to Terra, okay. That was just mainly on the off chance he doesn't go for Terra. I can break the Terra Shell, but I guess hindsight, if I should have predicted a Terra here, I should have went for Super Fang, would have been a better play. Because I don't think a +1 make it rain one-shot the Tropicos. Just protect, so it doesn't matter. Just protect. That's fine. Fairy Lock. What does that do? Not able to run away. I have never seen a Clef Key with Fairy Lock on it before. There's some crazy stuff on the Ladder Knight, like some really weird, obscure, experimental shit on the Ladder Knight, and I'm all for it. Some really cool stuff. I've never seen a Clef Key with Fairy Lock. I don't know what does that even do for him here, though? Like, what does that even do? Like, the only thing I can really think of is he has Fairy Lock Clef Key with Perish Song Altaria. That's like the only thing I can maybe think he has, but he doesn't have the Altaria and he has no Perish Song. So what does that do for him right here? I don't know. Like, I really have no idea. Your guys' guess is good as mine. At least we got to see it, though. Like, I guess that's kind of cool to see. We're back at neutral for Make It Rain now, though, so I think I just go for damage here. I'm probably dead to Terra Starstorm. Actually, never mind. He's running a slow Tropicos. So I actually outspeed him. Wow. This team is getting wins versus Regulation F and Regulation G teams really easily. Kind of goes to show you how fucking good this team really is. There's a few other Regulation G teams, which I'll talk about towards the end of this video, that like I won against in real dominant fashion, that were actually like really sweaty teams. And I did really well versus them as well. This team's really fun and really good. You can see why I got like top 68. Or number 68 out of top 100 on Showdown, for sure. Like 1800 on the ladder. I'll throw one more game into this video for you guys. Alright, we're here with another game. We're going against another Regulation G team with Tropicos. Incineroar, Grimmsnarl, which I'm assuming is like double screens. Comfey, Rillaboom, Iron Bundle. I almost had a brain fart there. Iron Bundle, Tropicos. So I'm assuming he has like dual screens with Intimidate, Parting Shot spam. And then he has the terrain there to try to passively heal the Tropicos. So I'm assuming it's like Calm Mind variant. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think what I do here is I just bring FURRET again, I bring Golden Go lead. I bring the Rillaboom here, and then I just bring the Sneasler in the back too, which looks really nice here. I think those, like my opponent's team's also really weak to Unburden Sneasler. Like he has 3 things that get hit by Dire Claw, he has a bunch of shit that gets shit on by close combat, like it literally just tears my opponent's team apart. I think that's what I play for late game here. He is really weak to Unburden Sneasler. If he has, like, Booster Energy Bundle, though, he can still outspeed me, but I don't think he one-shots me. He has to have it land like a Hydro Pump to maybe one-shot me, I think. Okay, Instant Iron Bundle, okay. I'm gonna pay attention to the Frisk this turn to see what items he has. Citrus, Booster, so it doesn't really matter, the items. Knowing that he's Citrus, though, is kind of cool. You can't fake out the Golden Go here either, so... Speed Booster, okay. I think what I actually do here is I really want a Super Fang. I think I also want to go for Follow Me, though. I think he fakes me out on this turn if I'm being real. But on the off turn, he doesn't go for Fake Out here. I want to set up a Nasty Pot in this guy's face. Because I don't think the Iron Bundle has anything to really touch me apart from Hydro Pump. He protects here, so that's perfect. Perfect. Kind of want to go Terra Dragon too, depending on what he goes for here. outspeed the Insyn. Knock off. Okay, gets rid of my sash. That's fine. I don't know. Does a Hydro Pump one-shot the Golden Go though? I don't know if it does. I'm just gonna follow me here anyways. I'm gonna follow me and then I'm just gonna start going for Make It Rain. I kind of want to save my Terra for the Sneasler later in the game. Or the Rillaboom too would be maybe clutch on the Rillaboom for a few things on his team. The FURRET did its job this game. If I can one-shot the Incineroar at +2 here, that'd be great. This is a Life Orb +2 Make It Rain. Do I one-shot him? I don't. So he's a really Spidef Incineroar, but I do get the one-shot in that bundle. Part of me wishes I kind of went for Terra now, though. I thought I would one-shot the Incineroar for sure, but it's a really special bulky one, I guess. With Citrus, like, he's pretty much back up to full health. I'm gonna eat a knockoff to the face here, unfortunately. I died to it. I guess maybe I could have parried there. I would have lived a knockoff, but it's not the worst thing ever. I think the Sneasler is just so good into his team. I still have a really solid chance to win here. I got Fake Out on the Rillaboom here. If I really want to, I can actually go Terra Fire on the Rillaboom this turn. Just to kind of dodge like a Fire type move here too would be really nice. Because Fake Out Fake Out blocks the Terra or breaks the Terra Shell. So if I can break the Terra Shell here and just go like close combat YOLO into the Terapagos turn 1, that'd be huge. He might just switch the Incineroar out here too, which I wouldn't be surprised. Like Protect, switch out into like Grimmsnarl or Comfey on this turn. I wouldn't be surprised too. I gotta Fake Out here though. I'm doubling into the Terapagos. I gotta go after this thing, otherwise it just sweeps me. He's gonna make the play into Comfey. Or Rillaboom, okay. I'm fine with Rillaboom actually. I'm fine with that. There's the Protect, unfortunately. I wish I would have went for double into the Incineroar. That would have been a crazy play, but it was too much risk there if he stayed in. So he never brought Comfey. Pretty interesting, actually. I think what I do here, though, is like I still just double into the Incin on this turn. Or double into the, not the Incin, the Rillaboom here. I'm going to Grassy Glide to break a possible Terra Shell. I don't know if he's going to Terra on this turn, actually. He might not Terra because he might want this Terrain. Actually, if he does Terra, though, the Terrain's going to go away. So I think I'm going to Wood Hammer instead. Part of me wants to actually go for Dire Claw, but I could see him also going right back into the Incineroar here, too. Close combat anyways, YOLO. Okay, Fake Out, that's fine. Calm Mind. I think the main unfortunate thing here is that, I guess I can go Terra Flying too versus this Rillaboom. I don't know what he really has for me though. Like, what does Terapagos have for the Sneasler here? Like, apart from like Terra Starstorm, is he dumb enough to go for Earth Power on the Sneasler? Or like, does this Rillaboom not like? Does he have like? Is he just gonna swap here, or is he gonna go for like high horsepower? Because I could go Terra Flying and kind of negate a lot of the shit he wants to do. I kind of want to go for high horsepower and do his own Rillaboom, predicting Incin to come in here, actually. I really do. I think I'm gonna do it. And then I'm just gonna close combat here. Here it comes! Okay, I made a good play. I'm gonna get some solid damage off on this. He probably just goes for Protect here, actually. Probably just protects. I think my opponent might be able to win this just mainly because he has Intimidate spam. The Intimidate spam with Fake Out might just win him the game here, actually. Because I don't have Protect on this. I'm Assault Vest, and the Sneasler doesn't have Protect. The high horsepower is a 2-hit KO, though. So I make a solid play and predicting the Incineroar to come in. That was a good play. He's forced to go after the Sneasler here, though. He's forced to go after Sneasler, and I don't think I live a +1 Terra Star Storm on this turn. I gotta go for high horsepower here, and then... Actually, I do have Protect. I forgot to have Protect on this. I don't know. I'm forced to Protect here, I think. Either I just let the Incineroar stay in, and I try to get damage on the Terrapagos, but I'm not going to be doing that much damage to it anyways. I gotta Protect here. He's forced to Fake Out the Sneasler here. He has to. Be a really close game. I think what this is going to come down to, it's going to come down to if this Sneasler can live a +2 Terra Star Storm, which I don't think I will. I gotta try to land a double Protect on this next turn, I think. That's what this is going to come down to. I gotta land a double Protect because he has Fake Out. He's going to go for it onto the Sneasler here. The Sneasler is literally the thing that's preventing him from winning the game. I am AV like Rillaboom here, so I'm not really too worried about the Rillaboom here. I gotta land a double Protect. I gotta land a double Protect here, I think. Hoping for the 50-50 gods to please bless me here to help me win this game. Because he's gonna go Terra now and I lose my Grassy Terrain. The Rillaboom should live a Terra Star Storm. Because I'm AV, even at +2. It's gonna really hurt, but like I still should live. I don't get the Protect, so I lose. Oh, that's so fun. You gotta love when games get decided by a 50-50 play on whether something actually works or not. I'm dead. Yeah, there's no way I win though. So I lose because Protect fails. That's how I lose this match. This will be the only match that I actually lose with this team. Yeah, there's no way I win because I don't have Grassy Terrain damage boost either. I lose. I'm just gonna surrender this match because there's no way I win this. This is gonna be this is the only match I actually have lost with this team so far, and it's not even because this team's bad. It's literally because I never got the 50-50 Protect there. If I would have got the 50-50 Protect there, what I would have did is I would have landed the Protect, got the extra damage onto the Terrapagos there. Then it would have been a 50-50 whether he protects anyways there, but if he protects Terrapagos, the Rillaboom doesn't one-shot anything anyways on my side. So even if he protects the Terrapagos there, I just double into it anyways. He has nothing to touch me. I could even go Terra Flying there actually too, in case he has like high horsepower on his Rillaboom. So yeah, I would have negated that, and I also still would have resisted the grass moves, which wouldn't have did that much anyways because there's no Grassy Terrain. So well, that's pretty much what would have happened there if he would have went for Protect. And then on the following turn after he would have protected, then I would have doubled right back into the Terrapagos again. I would have outsped. Close combat probably from that range with how much damage he would have had at that point would have one-shotted him from that range. And then it would have just been the Sneasler in the Rillaboom versus his own Rillaboom, and I would have won that one, the 2v1 there. So that Protect literally not working there and the 50-50 chance of it failing literally cost me that entire match. I would have won if it would have landed a 50-50 Protect there and I got the Protect on that clutch turn. That's sad. Goes to show you though, like I said, I haven't lost a match with this team so far, and the only match I lost up to this point is because of bad luck. 50-50 Protect chance. So, goes to show you how good this team actually is though, because I still would have won the match if it wasn't for that. Kind of unfortunate though. Let's talk a little bit more about this team. Alright, as for this team, I think this team is actually really incredibly well built. I can see why I got really high on the showdown ladder or top 100 or whatever it was. So I think the real cool thing about Regulation H, and the main thing that I really love about Regulation H format, is if you really like a Pokemon, like for example, like with this team, it's FURRET. FURRET is overall, like, you look at its stats and like what it really does, and overall, like, you look at this mon and like kind of write it off with it being garbage. But it does get Follow Me and like some really good supportive moves and like an okay ability to use on a team. So it has some type of niche it can fill on a team. If you're like that type of thing, you really want to use a specific Pokemon, like for example this FURRET, and you really want to use it, and you can actually use it in this format. If you really build a team around something hard enough and you test it enough, you can build a team around anything in this format. Even something as bad as FURRET, at least like stats wise and overall, like pretty garbage with the Pokemon. But for what it actually does on this team, it actually works really, really well on this team, and it makes the team actually kind of gel together really well with what it brings to the team. So kind of an example of what Regulation H really, and like the main thing I really like about like Regulation H, is if you really want to use something and you want to build around something, you can do it, and you can do it successfully. And even if you really want to, if you're dedicated enough, you can take a team around that type of thing and go high ladder with it if you really want to be that dedicated. At least for me, like there's a few Pokemon I did really want to build around, which I did, but I don't think I would never get like top 100 with some of the Pokemon that I like to build around, or I want to build a team around for this format up until this point. So, but if you are dedicated enough and you really want to build a team around something specific, you can still get really good results with it. But I think this is overall proof with this team. So if you guys want to use it, rental in the corner, paste down below. Overall, probably the best FURRET team you're probably going to end up finding. I don't think there's any other team that's built around FURRET that you're gonna have like with this well built and actually with really solid results. So another really cool team as well. She always builds really solid teams. So looking forward to what she builds again in Regulation 8. So I'll maybe feature it. So it's kind of why I always feature her teams on the channel. It's really solid team building. Like everything she usually builds is pretty interesting. So really fun team to use too. I think, like I said, this team, the only loss I got was that last game you guys probably seen, or you should see in one of the, I don't know if it's going to be the last game you guys see or sometime during this video, the one where I lose 50-50 protect, and I get the 50-50 where it fails, and it loses me the game. But apart from that, like out of the 10 or like 12 matches I did with this team, including testing games tonight, I did not lose a single match. So, and even a lot of those games were versus Regulation G teams. I went against a really sweaty Groudon team that I actually ended up fucking destroying. There was a few other teams that are also really sweaty Regulation G teams that I ended up just fucking destroying. There's a sweaty Trick Room Calyrex team that I kind of ended up destroying as well. I kind of got really lucky because I got a crit on the start of the turn, and I prevented the Calyrex from setting up Trick Room with a crit. But apart from that, it pretty much destroyed that guy's team. With this team, with FURRET, by the way, so I brought the FURRET and actually put in work. So I wish I recorded some of those games, but it was because mainly for testing games, to kind of get acquainted with the team, kind of see what it can really do. But really solid team. But I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Got a bunch more stuff on the way. Leave a like, subscribe, share the video. Going into Regulation G, and we're getting to the final 2 weeks of Regulation H. Got a few more Regulation H teams I'll be featuring for you guys, and we'll be swapping over to Regulation G here at the start of the new year. I'm gonna get out of here. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching.